update. So yeah, Mama has been doing better since she got on that antibiotic, that new antibiotic. She has a few more days left of it. I think it's through next Tuesday, and so about another week left of that antibiotic, twice a day, 14 more doses. As far as myself, I have been dealing with. See, I was dealing with the blackout spells. Like my body would I would black out constantly. I would have these blackout spells. My head would just black out, and I would fall out. And I was trying to hide it. I had to hide it because I didn't want anyone to see that I was dealing with that while I was here. They'd be like, "You don't need to be here." So, what I did was I tried to hold it and hold on. Just tried to hold on strong. I would rest as much as I could. I even went out in the truck and rested. I went out to the truck and rested a while, and we'd get some sleep and then come back in and rest in there. But when I knew Mama was okay, I would do that. Well, so I felt like it was going to go back into my head again because I've had a tooth infection, and my throat turned white and red. My mouth was turning white. My mouth was turning just all kinds of colors, and so it looked really bad. And my throat looked awful. I had these white sores all over under my mouth and everything. I had this bad infection, and it really originally came from these teeth of mine. Because it was an infection moving through my body and into my teeth. And after it moved into my teeth, it moved from my teeth uh, into my throat and mouth and all that. So the infection moved through my body, and I could feel it. And I said, the next thing's going to happen, I'm going to go back into the blackout spells. Well, I used so much Orajel, Cepacol, Orajel mouthwash, mouth rinse, Listerine, peroxide, any medicines that I had on hand, BC powders, everything. I used everything I could. I mean, I did every method you could think of, every type of method that you could think of to help myself. So then, sure enough, it went from my teeth, and then now it's back into my head and my chest. I guess it's part of the Hashimoto symptoms that I go through, but I haven't been diagnosed with that yet. So I'm trying to walk slowly and carefully right now and get some exercise, but not too. I have to stop because it's not too much. What is that going over? It's moving weirdly. It's kind of odd that was right there. But anyway, um, hola, hello, the fifth world. How are you? But yeah, I've had the blackout spells. Like I used to get, just blacking out and falling out, just like I used to get. I guess I have similar symptoms to Hashimoto's, but I'm going to have to, when I get the chance, get the time, I'm going to have that seen about and diagnosed, because they said it sounds like you definitely have that. But I was going to go to this really good doctor. Hey, sending love to you as well. Thank you so much. Definitely need it right now, and or any time for that matter. But yeah, so I've been blacking out a lot. Like a lot. And it's been falling out again. It went from my teeth, the tooth infection, and the fever. I had 101 fever for days in a row. It was days and days of 100 to 101 fever. And then that went down, and now it's back, moved from the teeth back into my head and my chest. So I have infection that just moves through my body all the time, and it's crazy. And I wanted to make an appointment with this doctor that I used to know. They moved to another practice. They were really good. They knew me. They even all worked out here at this facility. And next thing you know, they said, come on down and see us. But the receptionist says, we don't take anyone without insurance. It's like, well, what if I just pay cash, some cash or whatever? What if I try to pay with cash just to be able to get the care I need? And she said, the doctor told us we can come in there, and the person ahead of it. And she said, well, I'll see about that. And she never called us back. And they have ratings like that online. They have really, really great staff, great doctors, but horrible receptionists. Bad, horrible people in the front. They won't take you unless you have insurance. But anyway, they should be able to take people wherever, whenever you need, if you need medical care. But it's just not that way anymore. But pray for me. Send your energy, positive energy. I've been having a lot of There's been a lot going on here too. People have been dealing with a lot, but I've been having a lot of blackout spells today after my tooth infection spread. It's gone through the head now and into my chest again. It's crazy. It just spreads around my body. I don't know. You can't really pinpoint one thing with me. It goes from one thing to another, from one thing to another. But I am hanging in here and trying to hang in here as much as possible. So that's what's going on. Trying to hang strong, hold on strong, and do all I can to be strong. So Mama has more antibiotic through next Tuesday, and then Wednesday she has to see the infectious disease expert, and then he's supposed to get information. I'm supposed to go get information from the urologist to give to him. I've been having to do all the information relaying because they've been horrible at relaying information to each other. But the appointment for removing the stent is on Thursday, so she'll have her stent removal Thursday. And my daddy, he's in for a little while right now. He's about to head back out to work and head to do another run for his truck driving job. So it's been kind of hectic and chaotic for everyone. We have a lot on our plate, and I'm hoping and praying that everything works out. There's much that needs doing, and I pray that we get to feeling better. And Mama's got a lot of pain in her hips still. They said that'll never go away. She'll have to go to a pain clinic, a pain specialist for that. They finally put her pain medicine back due to miscommunication. I told them about it. They put it back to the way it was. They upped it to 7.5 milligrams. 7.5. And then every 4 hours instead of every 6. She's been in excruciating pain, and she's been feeling really bad. So we will hope and we'll see how everything goes. I'm hoping and praying that everything goes well, and we'll find out. So stent removal Thursday, infectious disease expert next Wednesday. The final doses of antibiotic are Tuesday night. She has it twice a day, 2 hours a day. So it's supposed to be in the 80s from here through, I guess, through Halloween, right before Halloween. So, but that's the update on Mama. We really wish we could go out and enjoy that nice warm weather. They put a do not put the sign back on the door saying, precautionary measure. She's not allowed to, she's in isolation still. I mean, it's like she's been in isolation for weeks now. Even though it's no longer seemingly spreading, whatever she had, it's only spreading through urine anyway. It's only spreadable through urine. So at least that's what they told us. So I don't know why they have an isolation on the door, but anyway. Yeah, I think out of precautionary measure, and really so people don't bother her as much, which I'm glad of that, really. I have talked to so many of the elderly people in here, and I'm able to, the ones that are really having major issues, I'm able to talk them down and talk to them and get them to listen. And a lot of the people here said, I don't know what they'll do when I'm gone. When I'm not here, what are they going to do? But that's a good question. I don't know what they'll do when I'm not here. But yeah, it's been something. I'm hoping that my issues and the Hashimoto symptoms I deal with go away. I'm hoping that I can get myself to a good doctor when all this is completed, and that I can get myself to a good doctor. Mama can get to a good pain clinic and see a good urologist, another good urologist, and get everything situated. And we can get things situated on the home front, because there's a lot that needs doing there. We have several different irons in the fire, so to speak, at once. When it rains, it pours. Lord, help us when it rains, it pours. There's a song. But we'll make it. Through God's grace and God's love, through the divine power, divine wisdom, we will make it. Without God, we wouldn't have made it this far. Oh, hello there. When I was talking about the patients in here, I'm not allowed to talk about a lot of things going on. I'm not allowed to talk about that or discuss that online, but they've just had several things going on. He has some mental issues going on with, as well as some medical issues. I'll just say that. And I was able to talk to him and act as though and play along with the situation and like tell him that we've got everything, the perimeter surrounded, you're safe, everything is all right. Just stay still for now, and I'll stay guard. And I told him I would keep. I told the elderly man that I would keep guard, and that I made sure I've checked the perimeter and everything's clear. And he said okay, and he stayed good for the rest of the night. But he kind of goes in and out. But anyway, that's not what I was. Yeah, I do too. His wife's having a rough time. There's another man here whose wife is having a rough time with him as well. He's kind of going in and out. I don't know what all happened. It's all changed. Everything's changed in the past 2 weeks. But anyway, I don't want to talk. I don't want someone to walk up and I'm talking about everything. But they're short-staffed and stuff too, so that doesn't help. But my mama, she seems to be doing better, and I hope it stays that way. I hope she stays on the path to wellness. So I'm getting a phone call. I've got to go. I'll keep you all updated.